Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We are joined by WHHITV's Mr. PZuk. So good to have you here.
Thanks, great to be here.
So 6th annual tournament's going on, and unfortunately it is too late to be in the tournament. That's already sold out. How fast did that sell out?
Pretty quick. We've been sold out for 2 or 3 weeks now.
That's so awesome to hear when that happens, and it speaks volumes to the organization.
Well, we think it does, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, so if anybody's not totally familiar with WHHITV, you guys are youth age 7 to 17, and you just help develop skills, character, morals in these kids through the game of golf. So golf is almost kind of secondary.
Yeah, what I always tell people is if we develop the next Tiger Woods, that's great, but I'd rather develop the next 100 ethical bankers and the next 100 ethical lawyers and the next 100 ethical businessmen. That's much more important to us.
All about character.
Absolutely.
All about character,
Absolutely.
getting people to really understand the importance of your word, understand the importance of how you speak to people.
That's right. The first two of our core values that the kids are exposed to the very first 2 weeks that they come to class are honesty and integrity. So.
Integrity, such a great word.
Yeah.
Great principle to live by.
Absolutely.
You know, to know that somebody's like just worth their word. Very, very important. Exactly. So the vehicle being golf. Right. How many kids do you have in working through WHHITV here in the Lowcountry?
We have 2 different programs. One's called our Life Skills Experience. That's something that would appear to be more like a regular golf class you would see at any course. There's about 600 kids in that program, or we'll be about 550 this year.
Wow.
And then we have a school program that's done through the phys ed teachers in the local elementary schools, and that should be about 14,000 this year.
Holy cow. Yeah. And this is an international organization.
Right. Yeah, we're one of about 125 chapters all around the U.S., and there's 4 or 5 chapters in foreign countries.
Gotcha. And so the tournament's going to be played at Sea Pines.
That's right.
Too late to get in that.
Yeah, October 21st. The big thing, though, that you can do
the auction
is the online auction.
Still going through the 21st.
Going through
7
the
p.m. is the cutoff time.
Yeah,
but
roughly, yeah.
If you are a golfer, you do not want to miss out on these potential opportunities that you can win. Tell us a little bit about it.
There's really great ones. There's a chance to play in a 54-hole tournament that plays at Pebble Beach this December. If golf is your really thing, there's a package to Western Pennsylvania to 4 courses in the Pittsburgh area that is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Locally here, Congaree, May River, Chichesse, Ford Plantation, Harbor Town, Long Cove Club, Colleton River. I mean, just if you can think of a course you want to play in this area, we've got it in the auction. And some of these packages are just, they're unreal. Some of them even include lodging. So.
Oh, you can't beat that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so what's your favorite part of seeing this happen? You know, the event take place, and what's your favorite experience that you've had seeing the kids go through this as well?
Well, I think that the most important thing is when the people who play in the event get to meet some of the kids, and they'll do that as they finish on Monday, and they get to say hello to somebody who has gone through the program, and they get to see what kind of kids they are, how respectful and courteous they are. So I think that's my favorite part, is when the kids are highlighted.
Yeah. And just see the transition.
Absolutely.
And so it's 7 to 17, right. But how long do the kids kind of stay in the program?
Much like every youth development program, we have a lot of kids at the younger ages, and it's sort of pyramids. I'd say the average stay is 3 to 4 years. Once they get past what's called the par level of us, they tend to stay all the way through. So it's when I was in Kansas City as the ED there, I went to a couple first tee weddings. So
how fun!
Yeah, so it's pretty rewarding work.
Now, as the executive director, how many people do you have in your staff, and how do you make all of this happen? I mean, putting off a tournament like that.
Well, staff might be stretching it a little. We have two paid employees. We're going to hire a third here shortly, and the rest is all done by volunteer. So, if you really want to help us out, volunteering for us, we have office opportunities, helping coach the kids, helping mow the grass at the facility.
There's always something to be done.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, and for what a great cause.
Yeah.
Oh, for what a great cause. So now, when can you actually start getting tickets to be in the tournament next year? Because you can still get into the auction this year, but when can we look forward to that? For next
probably year? It'll be sometime in around the 15th August sometime.
Yeah. So just keep your eyes peeled for that, and best wishes on the tournament, and let's get some more bidding going on that auction.
All right, thank you very much.
Pat, so good to have you with us.
Great to be here.
We will be right back with more Talk of the Town.